Let's get right into this review for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Alright, so Brand New Day is directed by Destin Daniel Cretton. He was the director behind Shang-Chi, which is an absolute positive for me, as I found that film to be one of the better MCU stories post-Avengers Endgame. And there's just something about the previews for this film beforehand that made me intuitively think this is probably gonna be one of the best Marvel films to come out in recent years. And now that I've seen the film, what did I think about the cinematic package here? I thought this was a well-rounded, live-action Spider-Man experience, but of course, not without some flaws. To start with the positives, the cast is completely enjoyable and likable here. Tom Holland as Spider-Man is going to stand the test of time. We have a wonderful ensemble of actors playing major side roles as well, from Zendaya to Sadie Sink to Jon Bernthal, that help to make this film all the more enjoyable with their characters. Another positive is the Spider-Man action and fluidity of the web swinging as the film progresses. There's just something about seeing Spider-Man swinging throughout a city or showing off a level of agility and flexibility during combat that's just pure joy and eye candy when viewing it as a cinematic experience. I had a smile on my face on several golden occasions. Another positive was how well the film flowed for the most part throughout the acts. This film covers a lot of ground, but it never does so in a sense to make it feel too overstuffed. It's very reminiscent of the Sony's Spider-Man video games, chaotically and frantically covering a lot of ground in a short span of time. Like, of course, there'll be subplots or side characters in this film that may be a miss entirely, but the overall quality of the package will still hold up well enough to make me completely satisfied by the time credits roll. This felt like a definitive Spider-Man story with all the right elements in play now for Tom Holland's Peter Parker. Now, to get more into the negatives, the film definitely does drag on at times in the 2-hour and 25-minute runtime. We could have possibly shaved off 25 minutes here and there wouldn't have been a major impact or dent to the story. And as I stated before, certain side characters or general subplots without going into the spoiler territory just didn't do it for me here at all. Also, certain character chemistries were a bit bland for my liking, and I thought certain relationships felt a bit forced at times for the sake of this story. But again, none of these cons were major deal breakers for me. My final score for Spider-Man Brand New Day is 9 out of 10. This was a really solid cinematic experience for Spider-Man. If you love Tom Holland's Spider-Man up until this point, you can't go wrong with this film here. It's definitely one of my favorites. I don't think this beats No Way Home for me with all the nostalgia in there, but this is undoubtedly the best Spider-Man story from Tom Holland's variant so far, with so much room to explore more stories in the future. Anyways, thanks for checking this movie review out. I'll have more coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I shall see you on my next upload. Until then, stay safe out there, and peace.